All right, we're recording audio, recording video. Sync it up. All right. Hey, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 130. We're in it, dude. We're in the 130s now. All right. This is 130 that's a good time of day, you know? And that's a good episode. I already know it's going to be a good episode because it's a good time of day. 1:30 p.m. What's up? That's in about 25 minutes, okay? It's 1:05. I'll see if I'll remember at 1:30. But, dude, ain't nothing like 1:30 p.m., you know? You've been awake for a while. Still a lot of time left in the day. Who knows? Who knows what I'm going to get up to, you know? 1:30, I could sit down and watch the Two Towers, Lord of the Rings Two Towers, and I'll be done before dinner time. I'll be done around 4:30. All right? Who knows? Maybe I'll do that. You know what? Maybe this will be a 25-minute episode. I'll go, fuck y'all. All right? I'll go, peace, bitches, and I'm going to flip on Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. But then I'll leave the recording going so you can, like, hear me watching it, and you can faintly hear the Two Towers in the background of me watching it. And you me just like like me snacking and stuff. Just watching. You know the sounds you make when you watch a movie. Not much. But yeah, man, it's episode, what the fuck? It's episode 130. We're gonna talk about some crap today, dude. Let's pull up the notes. This fucking doc I got. Dude, I actually didn't know this, but it is officially, this is a few days ago, but it's officially 3 years of doing this podcast, all right? 3 years, man, and the crowd loves it. The crowd loves the 3 years. That's their favorite. That's the crowd. That's any crowd's favorite number of years. Hey, listen to this. Listen to this, all right? Listen to this. I'm not, okay. Hey, guys, what do you think about 4 years? Come on. Come on, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good amount of time, right? Okay, fine. 3 years. Oh, it's funny too, huh, guys? Okay, that was stupid. But no, it's 3 years. 3 years of doing this podcast, man. It's crazy. I never thought I'd have a soundboard. Never thought I'd have one. And here we are. They should be called Sound Not Bored, because I'm never bored when I use this shit, all right? Sound Exciting. That's what they should be called. Sound Excited, not Sound Bored. All right? Because I can do shit, I can do shit like that. That's not boring at all. But no, 3 years of doing this podcast, man. Thank you for listening. If you've been here since the beginning, or if you're here from anywhere in between. If you're anywhere from, this is your first episode, or fucking, I don't care when you started listening. If you're listening, I appreciate you so much, because I have so much fun doing this podcast. It's a nice way to start my week off. I get to just, hang out for a bit, talk about stuff. And, I can't ever picture not doing this. It's so much fun. And I appreciate everyone listening and taking the time to let me know that you're listening and everything. And I've seen a lot of comments of people saying that, they like fall asleep to this podcast, which is interesting, because I never thought that would happen or be a thing. But apparently I have a soothing voice. Soothing voice. I'm going to talk like that the whole time. So welcome back. Good night if you're listening. If you're listening to this while you're going to sleep, good night. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Just spit so much. Foaming at the mouth talking like that. I'm not going to do that. But no, that's cool that you listen to this while you're going to bed. And it probably makes your dreams all fucked up. Every night you're just dreaming of like, haha, what if shit was a guy? And you're like, poo-poo fart dick. And then you're like, what did I just dream about? It's the podcast I'm listening to in my ear. But hey, man, whatever helps you sleep at night, you know? Yeah, sure. You can listen to my podcast if it helps you sleep at night. Whatever helps you sleep at night. But no, seriously, when I started doing this podcast, I was working at Inkbox full time. It was my full time job, and I would record my podcast, you know, at night in my little breakfast nook in my kitchen, and it was, you know, it was a lot of fun. It was something that I wanted to do because it required minimal editing because I didn't have time to edit YouTube videos because I had a full-time job that I was doing full-time. So I just started doing that, and people seem to like it. And here we are 3 years later, man. Dude, this podcast lasted longer than some people's relationships. That's embarrassing. Hey, if you've had a relationship for less than 3 years, you should be embarrassed. You should be hiding in a corner, shaking like a sad dog, all right? Because I've been able to talk shit for 3 years. I'm kidding. Being in a relationship is it's probably more work than having a podcast. Because, you know, a podcast is just like your podcast isn't, you know, you don't share a bed with your podcast is what I'm saying. It'd be weird. I like you taking your microphone to bed. And then you're, never mind. I was going to say fucking your microphone. I'm like, hey, that's weird. I guess you could. Dude, because they're pretty phallic. Jimmy Phallic. Dude, what if Jimmy Fallon had an alter ego called Jimmy Phallic and it was just him with his cock out? Him with his fucking soft penis out of his trousers. It's like him sitting at his late night desk and there's a glass window on like the right where his crotch is, and you just see his soft penis hanging out. And he's like, "What's up, guys? It's late night show with Jimmy Phallic. Here's my soft penis." And it's the exact same show, shot for shot, as the Jimmy Fallon show, but it's just his dick is out. I would tune in. I'm not the biggest Jimmy Fallon fan, but I'm the number one fan of Jimmy Phallic. And like, dude, any like celebrities they have to interview, they don't address it or anything. They never address his soft penis until the last episode, the series finale, when he says, "Guys, I was actually hard the whole time. That's how hard it gets." And then it goes, the band plays. It goes, "That was actually my soft penis. That's as hard as it gets." Good night, everybody. Good night. I've been Jimmy Phallic. Thank you so much for an amazing 20 years on the air. And he zips up his pants. Oh, that's so fucking funny, man. My soft penis has been hard. That's how hard as it. That's literally the hardest that it gets. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much. Holy fuck, that's crazy. Jimmy Phallic. All right. What's been going on lately? We're talking for 10 minutes and I haven't talked about the things I want to talk about. Well, okay, yeah, we could talk about. I just uploaded a video on Friday. It's Monday today. I posted on Friday. And it was a video that I've been working on for probably a month and a half. Like, just kind of in the background, like other videos. Like, I had the idea well, not really. Here's what happened. When I was editing my Homeless for the Holidays video, my friend Matthew Paquette texted me and he was like, yo, I just trained an AI bot on some of your scripts. So a robot might be able to write some jokes for you. And just out of the blue, I guess because he was just working with that. So I was like, yo, that's fucking super funny. Let me know what happens. And then a few days go by, I touch base with him and he sends me like just like a script of just like nonsense from my videos, I guess. And I was like, this would be really funny if I made a whole video about this, of just like an AI writing a script for me. So he was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. I'm down to help. So I started like writing video just like kind of early January, I guess. Right around when I was doing the Fresh and Fit video. But I was just kind of like thinking about it and researching and watching like little documentaries about AI and stuff. And it's fucking really fascinating because I've always been really like interested in that. Ever since, especially playing Detroit Become Human. That game was so fucking good. And just like the overall themes of like, what does it mean to be a human? Like, can we replicate that? If technology gets so advanced where a robot is indistinguishable from a human and they feel human emotions, who are we to say? Who are we to say that they're not human, right? So I was just like so interested about that. And so I decided to like sort of like focus it about like AI, artificial intelligence, and just as in relation to creating content. Because I've always thought it was a very human thing, you know, to like write, to create art, even doing this, just a podcast, it's a very human thing, right? To just like talk and just be like, I want what's up here in my head to come out of here into you guys. And I want to like connect with people, right? That's what this is for. Entertainment and like, you know, connection, human stuff. So I thought it was very interesting to think of that from like a robot wanting to do that. Because like, why would they? But they're already training AI to create art. So I was like, let's do a whole video about that, talk about it. And then I can kind of segue into writing my own script, or making the robot write the script. And I ended up learning like so much about AI and like how it worked, and just like how many different resources there are to start learning and using it. So yeah, I worked on that video for so long, man. And like halfway through scripting, I realized that I needed my videos in screenplay format. And then I was like, should I do it myself? Should I like try if I can transcribe this shit? And then I hired this company who took a week. They took a week to do it, which is like pretty good turnaround time for 5 videos. It's like 3 hours of content, I think. No, probably like 2 hours, but still. But then I had to wait another week for the payment to go through for them because they need to get paid before they can release the files to me, obviously. So man, I was just like stressing because like the deadline, because I had a brand deal in it, the deadline was creeping up, and I've never been so fucking stressed about a video in my life. And just working at it, and like I was like, well, while I wait for the payment to go through, I can just keep editing the part that I have done. So I watched that video like 50 fucking times, I'm sure, just editing, tweaking it. And it got to the point where I watched it so many times where the jokes I made were not funny anymore. Any like topics, anything that I said wasn't interesting or relevant. I was like, I've seen this before. It's boring. Been there, done that, you know? So I was really nervous to upload it. But, and then of course, when I did upload it, YouTube was like, in the first like 2 hours, YouTube was like, sorry, this is 8 of 10. Your video is not doing well. I'm really sorry. So I changed the title and the thumbnail. I don't know if that did anything, but I guess it did, because right now it's at 3 of 10. Here, I'm looking for 3 of 10, baby. Worked its way up. And I got on trending page, which was cool. Got to number 2 on trending, and Danny was number 1, so that's fucking cool. You know, it's always good to see your buddies doing well. And then Drew got on today too. So fucking dude, the homies are on the trending page, and it's fucking good feeling. No more fucking Noah Beck eats a chocolate challenge gone lie detector. So that's nice, or any variant of those words. But yeah, everyone. I mean, the feedback on the video has been great. I definitely want to do more videos like that. You know, in that format where I kind of just like more so like documentary ish. Not really. It's more like video essay, like funny video essay with like some sort of experiment in it, which is always fun to do. So yeah, the feedback has been great. So thank you if you've watched it. It's my longest video ever. So I get it. People haven't watched it yet, but, should give it a go. I don't know if you haven't watched it yet. I think it's pretty good. What else been fucking going on, dude? Oh, we could talk about that, dude. We gotta talk about the fucking, I gotta change the subject. Sorry. So this whole fucking GameStop shit. So insane, dude. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't know. But the more I actually like the more stuff that came out about it and like how serious it seems, I was like, oh, maybe I should research this a bit. Because dude, the stock market, I don't get it. Don't share this with anyone, all right? This is just between me and you guys, but I don't get the stock market. I don't get it. What is it? You know? It's like I know what it is. You know, it's companies going public, you know, and you can buy shares of that company. So you own a little bit of a company, a tiny, tiny bit of a company, you own it. And as it goes up in value, then you make more money off that. And then you can sell those shares to people who want to buy into the company. Hopefully it goes up. Right? I think that's the bare, you know, like those, that's the bare minimum. All right. Dude, okay, this is fucking stock market 101 with Kurt. This is all you're ever gonna need about stocks. So here is what without reading this article, I'm gonna try to explain what happened with the GameStop thing. So GameStop stock has been very low. It's for a while, for a long time. Obviously, you know, you could buy video games on your PS4 or PS5, and it's super easy that way. You know, I feel like physical game stores are going to go away at some point. Especially GameStop, when you like, you're like, hey, I have like 100 games to trade in. Can I have any credit? And they're like, yeah, here's a booger that I found under my fucking chair this morning. All right. Oh, you want to give me 100 games and this brand new PS4 you've never used? How about I kick you in the balls? Is that a fair trade? Is that a fair trade? I fucking hoof you in the fucking jewels. How about I hoof you in the jewels for this fucking stuff you're giving us for free? Huh? Yeah. Oh, how about I call your mom and tell her you're dead? How about that? Oh, you're giving us all this stuff and you want some credit for the store? How about I call your mom and tell her that you just got in I tell her I'm a police officer that just found your dead body. How about that? Fair trade, bitch. And they give you a swirly. That's what GameStop does for you when you try to trade in stuff. Anyways, back to the stock market. I which is something I thought I'd never say in my life. Anyways, back to the stock market. No, so GameStop stock has been very like cheap, low. People are like, this is stupid, it's a bad stock, don't buy it. So a lot of people were shorting it. Shorty. That's what they're doing. Yeah. I want to short your stock. Ooh-wee. Okay. So they're shorting GameStop because I guess which means like which means they're betting on it that it's gonna not go up, I guess, right? So a lot of people on Reddit were noticing this. So they're like, fuck it. Let's all buy a bunch of shares of GameStop to inflate it. So all these like hedge fund people who are shorting it will lose a bunch of money because they lost their bet, Because shorting, I'm pretty sure, is like you borrow stocks from people so you can sell them and then hopefully make a profit on that when you give the stocks back to people. I think. So what happens is like all these hedge fund people were fucking losing a bunch of money, and then people were getting like making so much money off GameStop from Reddit. And so much so that Robinhood shut down. Like they shut down, like they prohibited people buying stocks of like GameStop, AMC, which is another one they were doing, which is so fucked. Because like, if a fucking some hedge fund, some super rich people, like group of people, like people in the stock market, if they're doing that, like they wouldn't, it's fine. Like it's totally safe. It's like, yeah, that's just the stock market. But as soon as like just the regular public, if they do the same thing, then Robinhood's like, hey, whoa, guys, you can't do that, right? That's so fucking unfair, man. It's just like, it's literally just like, this is gambling. It's legal gambling, essentially, right? That's what the stock market is. It's people gambling, being like, hey, it's literally it's people in suits and a cowboy hat, and they got poker chips, and they go, I'm going to put it all on that. And if I lose it, then you bail me out. And if I literally, dude, fucking bailouts, what the fuck? Literally, let's say if you go to like play roulette, and you're in Vegas and you hit the roulette table, and you go, okay, I'm gonna put all my money on black, right? And then it hits like fucking red, and you're like, okay, well, I lost, but I don't have any more money. Can you just like bail me out real quick? Can you just give me more money? And they're like, yeah, sure. No problem. Here's all the money you need. That doesn't fucking happen, man. That doesn't happen at a casino. So why does it happen at the fucking stock exchange? Huh? Got an itchy head. It's just so unfair because they're just like, it's not like they're just changing the rules of it. Being like, well, okay, well, this only rich people are to make a lot of money. All right. I don't know. It's fucked up. And I'm like, I don't know. I have like, I'm not going to say like, it's just fucked up that like, I'm trying to think about what I'm trying to say here, but the fact that they're able to just stop that from happening should be illegal, right? And they should, like they shouldn't be in business anymore. That they just like, okay, no, you're not allowed. Not allowed to make money from that. That is so fucked up, man. Only the rich people can fucking profit off of that. I don't know. It just really goes to show you that like money, this is what me and Jacob were talking about in the other episode about Bitcoin. Dude, money, it's not real. None of this is real. And a subreddit can literally like bankrupt billionaires. Isn't that fucking crazy, man? Hopefully my subreddit can do that one day. It'll just bankrupt a bunch of billionaires and fucking, distribute the money a little bit more, Because you know how much, dude, you know how much money $1 billion is? That is so much, dude. That is so much. I don't know, man. I think we're going to see a lot more of this in the future because I feel like this is kind of like the Pandora's box, if you will. Pandora's vagina. Because you know how that is a term for vagina's box. Wait, was Pandora a person? I'll feel weird. Oh yeah. Pandora, she was a person. Oh, she was the first woman on Earth. Yo, did I just crack the code? Is that like a metaphor for like birth? Pandora's box, like Pandora's vagina? Because like all the evil came out when she opened the box. So like maybe when she gave birth to someone, then that was all the evil. Dude, big brain shit on the Very Really Good podcast. Speaking of the Very Really Good podcast, what the fuck kind of segue was that? Speaking of the podcast that we are fucking listening to right now, Jesus Christ. At VRG Pod on Instagram and TikTok, hopefully. I haven't got that yet, but I will be on TikTok. But we're going to start posting highlights and stuff on there on the Instagram page. And like stories about topics, stuff that you guys want to hear. I posted today, like send topics and stuff and questions. I used my old niche meme account and I got rid of it and I converted it into the podcast because that's something I actually do now. I don't make those niche. It was just for a video. So, I'm going to answer some quick questions from there. And maybe we'll do this every week. New segment, questions that you guys ask me from the VRG Pod Instagram. So, Uprow Adzel asks, "Are you planning to do more music stuff?" I'd love to. I need a new jingle for this fucking segment too. No, for music, I would love to. I'm not very like musically inclined. Like I can't play instruments. The blood related instrumental I just bought from a website to use. But I mean, I can write lyrics and stuff. I can rhyme. So, and I can carry a tune if it's I don't want to do like serious music stuff because I don't take myself serious enough for that. But comedy music is so much fun, and there's so much. I don't know. There's just so many different angles you can go with it instead of like where you can't usually in like just YouTube, like regular like sketch comedy and stuff. So, yeah, I know me and Danny were talking about making a song together, which would be fun, but I guess we just need an idea first. But absolutely, I want to do more music stuff. Okay, another question from Aaliyah Mary. What's something that motivates you to keep going? Dude, that fucking cash, dude. I only do this for money. I'm kidding. No, I think, like you guys, obviously, I get a lot of personal fulfillment from making videos that I am proud of and I think are funny. But I mean, just getting the messages from you guys in the comments of like, this was really good. I like this and it made my day better. Or like, I've been having a really tough time and your videos made me laugh. And I don't know, that's just the best, man. That's why I keep doing it. Because it's fun for me, obviously. I enjoy doing it. And it gives me a lot of personal, like, creative fulfillment. But the fact that people like it, the fuck? It's crazy, man. So that's what you guys keep me going. You guys keep me young. We'll do one more question, then we'll move on to the Curtis Corner. What are some things that we will never do Because we're all germaphobes now. And that's from Zoe. That's a good question, actually. I was thinking about that yesterday. Not yesterday. I was thinking about that recently. Doesn't matter when. Literally does not fucking matter when I thought it. But no, when did you think of it, Curtis? Let us know the exact date and time. I want to know. No, I was wondering, like, how much do you think the birthday candle industry suffered because of COVID? You know? I'm never blowing out a cake ever again. Unless the candles are Jimmy phallic penises, I'm not going anywhere near it, dude. I'm not going anywhere near that cake. And the cake is a cake like a butt. The cake, unless the cake is a butt with Jimmy phallic penises candles on it, then I ain't doing it. All right, sorry, my fucking ring notification went off. Also, hey, every time I got that Ring doorbell thing, and every time a car drives by, it's like, hey, someone's at your door. I'm like, nope, it's a fucking vehicle, all right? And I change it every time so it only goes on the... I don't know. Very specific thing to fucking complain about. My video doorbell notifies me too much of movement outside. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So birthday candles for sure. I think just like, I don't know, sharing things. I'm not going to share things. Being really close at a bar with like a stranger. Dude, you think about when you're at like a bar, a really crowded bar, and you're talking to someone and it's really loud. So you got to go in their ear and you're really in their ear screaming because it's so fucking loud in there. And you go, yeah, that's what I was thinking about the other day was the TVs are too big now. TVs are too big. And they're like, yeah, dude, for sure. I was thinking that too. Like, TVs are much too big these days. And then you're just yelling spit into each other's fucking ear canal. It's going to be a while till I go into a crowded bar again. Or just go to a grocery store without a mask on. It's going to be a while. But literally, fucking Howie Mandel had it right, dude. Germaphobe is the way to go. Okay, well, we're going to hop into the Curtis Corner really quick. But before that, let's hear a quick word from this episode's sponsor. Let's go. This episode of Very Really Good is sponsored by HelloFresh. If you've been watching my videos for a little bit, you already know that I love HelloFresh. We've been eating HelloFresh every week for like 2 years now, and it's honestly made like meal planning and cooking so much easier. With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients and mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. HelloFresh lets you skip those trips to the grocery store and makes home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Yeah, #1, dude. HelloFresh offers convenient, contact-free delivery right to your doorstep. And you can decide what day of the week you want your HelloFresh box delivered. And if you need to cancel or add extra meals, it's just a couple taps on the HelloFresh app. It's super easy and flexible. And with HelloFresh, there's something for everybody, including weekly low-calorie, vegetarian, and family-friendly recipes. Also, over 90% of ingredients are sourced directly from farmers to ensure only the freshest produce and proteins are delivered right to your door. HelloFresh is also carbon neutral. They can help reduce your food waste by 25%, and they donated over 4 million meals to charity in 2020, and now they're stepping up food donations to local communities amid the food insecurity crisis and the pandemic. So you can feel good about supporting a good company. And HelloFresh is hooking it up with an awesome deal. Just go to HelloFresh.com/VRG10 and use code VRG10 for 10 free meals, including free shipping. You'd be silly not to give this a go. Like I said, we've been eating HelloFresh for several years now, and it's honestly just the best. We have so much fun cooking together, and we get to try these new exciting meals that we would never try to cook without HelloFresh. So it's honestly amazing. I cannot recommend it enough. So yeah, hope you guys check them out. You won't be disappointed, I promise. And it also helps me out when you check them out. So everybody wins here. All right, thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this episode. Back to me. Well, I think it's time we hop into the Curtis Corner. I'm going to play the jingle right now. Hey, what's up? Nice to meet you. Hey, it's Curtis Corner. Curtis Corner time. Okay, really quick. Sorry, this is Curtis from the future. We recorded a really funny Curtis Corner segment, but my audio stopped recording for some reason. So my audio might sound a little not as good as it usually does because it's just camera audio for this segment, but it'll go back to the regular after it. So yeah, my apologies for the next little bit. My audio is not going to sound that good, but yeah, that's it. Enjoy it. All right, so we're here. We're here with Jacob Shao.
What's good?
Not much. How's life with you?
You know, life is good.
You're
I said that like I was about to say a lot more.
Life is
good.
It's good. When you get down to it, it's pretty good.
I have one story today.
Just one.
Only one story.
Yeah, I think we're trying to be a little more goofy in the corner. I think that sometimes we get a little too sad and scary in the Curtis corner, and it should be a place of simply goofs and gaffes.
The Curtis corner is a safe space.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
So, yeah, here's our safe story that we have today. Levi's is making sweatpants now. That's their story.
It's pretty safe, dude. Holy shit.
Pretty easy story today.
Yeah, so Levi's, the famous denim brand, I guess. It says on this article that they're succumbing.
They're succumbing to the sweatpants. When I first read this, I don't know why, but my instinct was to assume that they're making denim sweatpants, which isn't the case, but
that would be...
If only.
Like, they literally have no idea that other materials exist. They're like, I don't know, they're sweatpants,
There's... When I put them on, I get sweaty.
They're just extra thick denim, so you sweat even harder.
Levi's announces its first lingerie line, crotchless jean panties.
A jean thong, a jong.
A jong. Imagine getting a jong wedgie.
Levi's releases brand new condoms. Condoms. They have a button on them to fasten it up too. Like they're not. They don't have the elastic. It's like a little pair of jeans for your friggin' dick.
It has a reservoir pocket.
And you could put a belt on it.
Levi's expands into shoes. It's loose denim that you tightly wrap around your feet.
Oh god. Yeah, they just send fabric.
Just a cut of fabric.
Also, sweatpants trend, I don't really understand that. Hasn't sweatpants always been pretty popular?
No. Now they're popular.
Oh, okay. I just thought they were.
It looks like there's more sweatpants now.
I guess it's sort of because of the pandemic, everyone's staying at home,
I haven't put on jeans in 11 months.
Exactly. So I think your Levi's target demo.
Absolutely. Yeah. I can't wait to throw on my jean boxers and slide my baggy jean sweatpants over. Imagine we get news that Levi's has a contract with NASA, the first ever denim space station.
The denim astronauts, dude, that'd be kind of tough, actually.
Yo. A bootcut astronaut suit.
Yeah, astronauts do have pretty big boots.
Do you think women's astronaut suits have pockets on them?
That's actually a good question. They have to have an astronaut purse. And NASA is still so sexist.
Yo, astronaut suits are just a scam to get female astronauts to buy more purses. Yo, that is kind of tough, though. Imagine floating around in space with, like, a sick Gucci on you.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Like a nice, like, Coach bag. Nice space Coach bag.
Imagine pulling up to the space station with that Chanel spacesuit.
Yeah, that'd be hard. Yeah, I do think, like, in, like, the future when we're, like, when, like, commercial space travel is, like, a thing and you can, like, go to other planets on, like, on a whim, do you think, like, space streetwear will be a thing? Like Supreme, like space helmets.
And the Supreme stickers, like, across
you can't even see.
Front. You can't even see. That would be the drip, though. I know personally, I'm not going to space unless I'm going to be dripped out.
That's true, yeah.
I'm not trying to have aliens see me and be like, poof.
Yeah. Like in, you know when, in that episode of Magic School Bus, when they go to Pluto and then Arnold takes his helmet off and his head turns to ice?
Yeah, I do.
I want that to happen, but when I'm gonna be literally, like, iced out. Like when I take my fucking helmet off, I'm gonna straight up turn to ice. I'll be so iced out, dude.
Like
you can't even tell the difference, dude.
Bro, water finally found in space because my wrist a lake.
Water found on Mars, and it's just a picture of you.
Going like this.
Drip on Mars.
Oh, that's so good. Do you think it's going to be like the Bugatti, like, flying off into space? Is that how we're riding?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Like at the end of Grease, when the car just kind of flies off into space.
Dude, it's going to be me in the car, surrounded by bad bitches, top down in space.
Bad alien bitches.
Bro, it's going to be tentacles. It's going to be 8 eyeballs. And we're all going to be dripped out.
We're probably going to be dead before that, but our children's children will be a fucking alien for sure.
Bro, if my great grandkids can be getting topped off by a hot alien,
by one of those what are they called? One of those Nordics. What are those called? Nordic. No. What are those Nordic aliens? Right.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it's like a type of alien that people think are on Earth, like the Nordics.
Nordic alien. They just think that, like, Northern European people are aliens?
Yeah. Well, they look like Northern Europeans. Is like the,
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
if my great grandson ain't putting the dick in Nordic aliens in their fucking Levi spacesuit, get out of here, dude.
You know those Star Wars aliens with the long neck?
Yes, I do.
Enough said.
Too well. Oh, that's funny. That is good. Jar Jar Dink.
So yeah, all this to say that you get sweatpants from Levi's now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to. Levi's, if you're watching, we would love a sponsorship. Send some sweatsuits our way. We'll fucking wear them in an episode.
Bro, I would love a Levi's sweat. I've been trying to buy a sweatsuit lately, actually.
All right, Levi's, get in on it. I'll send them this. I'll DM this fucking clip, and they'll be foaming at the mouth, dude.
They're gonna say, we need those guys talking about that alien brain to represent our new risky endeavor.
Yeah, that'll bode well, I'm sure, in the marketing meeting.
It'll bone well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna leave you with that.
That was great. That was a nice, normal story with some really hot takes, and I think we're all the wiser for it. So, Jacob, thank you for another great segment of the Curtis Corner.
You're welcome.
And yeah, we'll see you later.
All right, so man, I still have so much stuff to cover. Okay, actually, we'll do advice next time, but I've had this written on here, these TikToks written on the document, like the VRG document that we do, like for weeks. It's been on there for weeks. So I just gotta get over with and show it to you guys. There's some TikTok. This is a shitty TikTok of the week, okay? Well, they're not interesting TikTok of the week. How about that? You know, they're not so shitty. What's going on in them is shitty, but the actual TikToks are pretty good. So there's this TikTok of like someone recording. They're at like someone's house and they're recording someone who's like yelling. They're like fucking screaming and they're so pissed off. And I got a bunch of people tagging me in it. And you'll all know why. But the caption of it is "Guess that influencer." So let's watch it really quick.
I live in this space, you fuck!
No,
I'm not just talking your bullshit little cheerleader world. And I want to fuck all your bullshit little cheerleader friends.
You're miserable. You're so
Miserable? You fucking complain about not being a TikToker. You complain about your friends being TikTokers. You're jealous of your friends. Your friends look at you.
Bro. Imagine getting that mad about anything. And let alone TikTok. Imagine yelling about TikTok. I mean, that's kind of what I do for a living, but imagine getting that. I don't scream that much. I'm not that mad. I don't think I've ever been that mad about anything. Your friends are TikTokers. Your friends do the renegade. You could do the renegade too. And I'm going to the renegade. What are you screaming for, man? And then the girl who films the TikTok is just dying laughing the whole time. It's so good. That's so funny. If someone who's like foaming at the mouth because they're so pissed off, and then you're just laughing at them, that's gotta be because it probably makes them so much more pissed off. But if you couldn't tell, there's a lot of people tagging me in this saying it was our good friend Nate Garner. Because close your eyes, think about Nate Garner. Just picture his face, and then listen.
I'm not just talking your bullshit little cheerleader world. And I want to fuck all your bullshit little cheerleader friends.
You're miserable. You're so
Miserable? You fucking complain about not being a TikToker.
I'm miserable. You complain about not being a TikToker. He's gotta be. What are you yelling about, man? What a weird thing to fucking scream at. So yeah, that's gotta be Nate Garner, right? And then the girl who posted the TikTok, posted like a follow-up to it, basically confirming that. So let's watch that really quick.
Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for, story time. So yes, y'all figured it out.
I'm scared. Don't post it.
No! That's my friend who's screaming in the background with him. And she's scared because I know y'all heard that he's fucking crazy. And y'all keep tagging him.
An absolute lunatic, to say the least.
Yeah. I haven't blocked because I'm scared because he's so fucking nuts. And I just want you all to know that argument, she held it down because he was arguing with her because of me. Because I brought up Harry Jowsey. And he's pissed off because he doesn't like other influencers being brought up around him. He was like, I'll literally FaceTime him right now so he can reject your friend. First of all, that was kind of mean and now my feelings are hurt. But yeah, he's fucking nuts. But y'all already knew that because y'all be commenting like, Nate and his girlfriend, it wasn't, his girlfriend and them, they broke up, whatever. Fake marriage. But yeah, he's fucking nuts, you guys. Like, I have so many videos.
Holy shit, man. What a fucking weirdo, bro. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. like, sure, he basically sells sex to kids and then tried to steal money from kids to be famous on YouTube. But I was like, maybe he's just, maybe he just didn't figure out. Yeah, maybe he'll get it. Maybe he'll figure it out one day. But dude, how fucking insecure do you have to be to even not like people bringing up other influences around you, but to get blood red mad, to scream. If my mic hits me in the fucking sternum one more time, I'll probably put it back to where it was because I still need it to talk. Who is this hairy jousty guy anyway? Oh, he was on Too Hot to Handle. That show. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Don't bring him up. Only talk about me when you're with me. Don't like what also other like influencers only hang out with other influencers, right? So it's like what? He must be a fucking nightmare to hang out with, dude. Ow. Hit me in the sternum again. It fucking hurt, man. Death by Microphone. Be a sick band name. No, like imagine if, God forbid, I guess I am an influencer, right? I'm not. I would never call myself that. I don't think I am. But for this bit, how about that? I am an influencer, okay? And I go, Nate comes up to me and I'm like, and he's like, hey, I'm Nate Garner. And I go, hey, I'm Curtis Connor. He goes, did you just bring up another influencer around me? I was like, no, man, I'm just introducing myself. He's like, why? You know I'm sensitive about that. Sensitive about what? Just not everything being about me. Because my hair, my hair. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you know how high it is in the sky? I do it because I need more surface area. I need to be taking up more space on this earth. That's why my hair is so big. It's like, sorry, man. I can go if you want. I just gotta, maybe I'll go watch some Mr. Beast videos or something. He's like, don't say Mr. B. Oh, what a nightmare, dude. For someone who is so, look at me, dude. I'm hot as fuck. I'm a fucking hot fuck. For someone who is so like full of themselves, dude, so insecure. Just so insecure. And why are you yelling? You don't gotta yell. The only way you should really yell about like at that decibel is if like one of your loved ones is being held at like gunpoint. And then they're like, hey, if you don't yell real loud and get real mad, I'm gonna do it. Then maybe do that. Right? But just mention another influencer? Uh-oh. Hey, man. Hey, man, you know what I got for you? I got a big... That's for you, Nate. Nothing describes what I'm feeling more than... Insane, man. I think you should take a bus. You should take a private jet because he can afford private jets because he's he has the secrets to fame. I think you should take a private jet to Therapy Island. How about that? Take a fucking charter of private jet to Therapy Island and just hang out there for a bit. Come on back. And don't be so insane. All right. Well, that's the pod. That's the podcast, I guess. We'll wrap it up there on a weird, angry note. Thanks for listening, guys. This is fun. Episode 130. 3 years, dude. 3 years in the bag. That's sick. So here's to 300 more. Hopefully. But yeah, honestly, thank you so much for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, I'll fucking see you around. Like, comment, subscribe, rate, review, all that crap. You know the vibes. Yes, sir. I gotta get me a bev with the. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese with those vibes. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese with those vibes. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. That was episode 130 of Really Good. Love you so much. Goodbye.